Hello? This is for Mark. Mark, enormous fan. I've been reading your work since Swamp Thing.
Oh, thanks.
And I think Again Bunnies would be a fantastic movie. But my question really is, how much of Kick-Ass was influenced by the real-life superhero movement?
Oh no, it's entirely, I think I mentioned this last night, I sorry to go over it again, but it was very autobiographical. Like when I was 15, my best friend and I were reading Frank Miller comics, like Batman Year One. Did you guys, I don't know how geeky you guys are, did you read comics like Frank Miller stuff? And
it's a feeble applause. It's like, lucky he's not here.
And I genuinely, we were so into it, we should have been studying for our O-levels or exams at the time, and we said, let's start going to the gym, you know, let's start learning karate and let's become superheroes like Batman. It's pathetic, you know, we were 5 years too old really to be doing this, and we really got into it, and the story was really about what would have happened if we hadn't come to our senses and, you know, actually gone out and done this. And what's funny actually is the character I created was called Mr. Danger, and I thought it was quite a cool look at design and everything. My friend's idea was Batman, he came up with, and it was Batman's exact costume. And I was like, you haven't put a lot of effort into this. And I said, if DC get wind of this, you're fucked. You know? And he was like, they'll never know, they don't know who's under the mask. And it was a good point.
A few more, we have about 10, 15 more minutes, so more questions, please. Go ahead.
Yes, first of all, I'd like to echo the thoughts of everybody. Congratulations on the incredible job that you all did. You made a movie that I did not know that much about the film coming into it, and it completely blew me away. So, thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Stratford-upon-Avon, originally, England, but I live in Austin now.
Okay.
Secondly, my question is, I'm fascinated by this whole process without studio support. When you were in Stratford and decided to press forwards anyway, do you have mornings there where you wake up and you think, my God, what the hell are we doing? Perhaps we should capitulate, perhaps we should do what's being asked and change things, or is the process more, you have a vision, you'll complete certain of it, you're just pushing forward?
I think when you jump out of the plane, you're going to use the parachute, and you make sure it works, and we jumped, and once we've gone. Yeah. I thought we had to. There are times when you think there's a safer route to take, even on set with like Nick Cage doing Out West, we could have turned around and said, you know what, let's just do a safety version of you doing it normally. Well, I thought, you know what, we've committed, let's try and do something that will, warrants being made outside of the system.
But I think it's so exciting what happened. I mean, living through it, and then at the time I remember it wasn't my money on the line, it was Matthew's reputation and cash. You know, in a way I was an observer.
I didn't put I put a little bit of my money in, but not a lot. So it wasn't just my cash.
But like looking back on it, you know, when you think about it, here's a property that he took to the studios. They all said no, emphatically no, like inside 24 hours. And he says, you know what, you're wrong. I'm going to find the cash to make it. I'm going to sell it back to you for more money. And if you think about that, it actually sounds crazy, doesn't it? You know, and you don't. At the time, I didn't think of what a gamble it was. And the way I liken it is, it's like an architect showing somebody plans for a house and saying, "What do you think?" Say, "I hate it." Said, "I'm going to build this house with my own cash and sell it to you for twice the price." And somehow it worked out, you know. And I think Peter Biskind will write a book about this in 10 years' time. You know, it's a great story.
If he's alive.
Yeah, somebody who's still alive.
Yeah. No, it was. It probably was a little bit of madness, but the film business is, you know, if you're sane, you wouldn't be getting into this business, to be honest, because you have a little bit of craziness.
Down here.
Does the Atomic Comics store in the film have anything to do with the chain of Atomic Comics in Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah, Mike Malvey, the guy who runs Atomic Comics, is a friend of Johnny and I. You know, so he just wanted a free ad.
I saw it a few weeks ago with workers from Atomic Comics, and it was awesome. They were just really.
Were they going crazy?
Yeah, they were going.
He wanted it to be filmed in his store. He was pushing it.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get some free shit next time we go in.
Well, obviously you all audition a lot of people, and I just want to know what goes through your mind when you know that they are the person for the part.
What goes through my mind to make me realize that they're the right person for the role, or what am I thinking? Well, it's really obvious in the sense that what you see on the screen, I'm seeing in the room. That happened with all these actors apart from him, Chris, who came in to read for
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass. I said, no way. But I said, I think you might be great for Rimness, and he was. So, you know, it's casting is really easy. If someone comes in and they're the role, and they, you know, what you're seeing on the screen, they did just as well on the auditions. So, I mean, the hard process is a lot of people that can't do it, and you have to sit there and be polite, say well done, but no thank you.
But the thing is, whenever Red Mist was cast, like Chris is perfect for it. I can't imagine anyone else doing it now. But my original suggestion was Zac Efron for Red Mist, and my entire logic was any guy is going to pay $10 to see someone beat the shit out of Zac
But quickly, Aaron and Chris, are you happy with that you ended up with the roles you got? Is it more fun for you to play the?
Oh yeah, Red Mist was great. They're both amazing roles, really good. Would have been happy either way.
Fun to, I mean, because you kind of like, you essentially kind of have two roles. Is it easier to play Dave or Kick-Ass, or you just view them as the same guy, essentially?
No, like you said, I mean, my character, you know, was this sort of young, sensitive guy who was a nobody in school, and then he sort of created this sort of alter ego, this different person that he wanted to be. So, you know, I enjoyed sort of going down that route and exploring that, and him being a comic book fan, having a mad vision, and like you said, he was the one who he designed his own costume. He didn't, you know, he made something. He was unique and original. So he didn't just put a Batman costume on. So.